maybe start from the beginning. So what was the idea behind the new record and the new song about Peckham and the play?
So here we are, we're in Peckham Square. So I was listening to a conversation between two elderly ladies. What these people would do were they were entertaining each other. They were literally telling a story and creating a story, and it was lovely.
It's a huge difference between, I think, France and, for example, in the US, that when you meet people on the street, they need to tell stories. It's the same feeling when we were walking down the street with you earlier today, than listening to your music. It's a kind of walk in the city. And your music is kind of a journey too. And you meet people, you stop, you just talk or chat for 5-10 minutes, and then you say hello. No, but you like to meet people. It's the fact to be part of the community.
There was always going to be music, and there was going to be narrative giving away to music. So I just started writing stuff down, and 6 or 7 stories immediately came to me. The story about the plumber, the story about the guy, the decorator, Mona, Jackie, the cafe manager.
But how was the show?
A series of actors taking the stage with the stories, starting with Amy.
How was it to work with music? I mean, was the band on stage?
The actors stepped into a spot, essentially, which was the space for storytelling. Then the band was sort of ambiently lit during the underscore.
The music would stop and then I'd start speaking, and then we always knew there was a point when the music came in, and it was like a warmth coming up and just joining you, and it felt that's when it really took off.
Well, to be honest, the discussion about the book lasts for only about an hour. The debate usually becomes distracted and sometimes weirdly personal. You find yourself talking about stuff that bugs you, about the world or your life.
It was somewhere between gig, it was somewhere between theatre.
Watching a load of small children drowning in multicoloured balls. The only dad, an army of mums. Wondering whether I'd be drawn into a conversation.
It's people telling the stories, and it's about connections between people.
I hope it has another life, and maybe it will play to people who stand. You know, it seems to me suited to certain kinds of festivals, maybe.
And what I want to do is go out with the guys and with Ray and Jenny and do Come The Rattling Trees with a little bit of High Llamas.
And I know it worked really well. You know, the audience, the feedback was always incredibly positive.
There is something in our language that they need, like a good companion following a lead. So I wait on tables, sometimes